Whoa! Stickosaurus here, and today we're going to start on something a little different. It is a helmet from a fan project called Power Rangers Ancient Age. I will have the creator's Instagram and their YouTube down in the description. Make sure you check them out. It's really cool. We're going to be working on the Red Ranger today. I'm sorry, this is a little bit different of an intro. I kind of jumped the gun and got a little carried away when I was out working, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just start this and I'll do a video, and I just forgot, and it happened. But here I have a little video of what it looked like when it was raw, right off the print bed. Just got the supports off, so you could see what we started with, and then you'll see what we ended with. But this is a great design. All his designs are kind of like an ancient Egypt god kind of thing, and he's working on the series. It's going to be a 3D animated series. It got voice actors and everything. It's the real deal. So check it out. I'll have the trailer for it after the end of my video here, so you can watch that. Or if you wanted to, you can go to YouTube and watch it and support them. But we're gonna get some spot putty on this and start sanding. So stay tuned.
These little spikes have been very troublesome to sand, to say the least. They look cool, so I guess it's worth it. We are going to put another coat of primer on here, and I'm thinking it's about time to wet sand. I don't think we're gonna get any smoother than we could. We'll do some touch-ups, of course, after we see what it looks like, but it probably be wet sanding next, and then we'll move on to the paint. Fairly simple. It's just silver, red, and where the split is, it's supposed to be the sun, I believe, so it's like orange. But other than that, we should be okay. I think the visor is going to be very challenging. Very challenging. I hope to get it as flush as possible, but with something that large, we'll see. We'll see, because I can either try to cut out individually all the spike area, which is probably almost impossible. You could do it, but or get high enough up, we get visor behind all the peaks, or would it be valleys? I don't know. Depends which side you're looking at, but we'll see. We'll figure something out. We always do. Not that worried about it. And if I can't figure it out, then I'll print the visor buck, and we'll use that to either shape something, or we'll figure it out. Don't worry. So there's a couple of weird spots. We'll sand them down. Some of them might be like 100. I'm gonna take a file and go on the sides of the spikes. There's some bumps on a little bit of them. Let's try to get them sanded down. The back looks fine. Should be fine to go with that. I'll circle the areas we need to touch on the front, and we'll get them taken care of. I missed getting a video of me putting the orange on, but there is orange under that yellow on the top. I promise. And it looks pretty good. We're going to do the gold now. This took way longer than I even expected to mask. I thought the insides of the spikes on here would be easier, but they're all varying thicknesses and all that, so it took a lot longer. I'm not like super confident about this mask job, but it's gonna have to do. We'll touch up anything we need to do after the fact. Also, I'm gonna use enamel, so it's kind of easy to clean up the overspray with a little bit of rubbing alcohol if you do it soon enough. So we're gonna bank on that working, but first off, we're gonna bank on our masking holding because we tried, which probably isn't good enough, but we will get some spray gold enamel on here, testers. I gotta find the can. Just got some more. So I'm really liking this. I think it's looking to turn out really well. So I'm hoping to get this done, the visor in maybe today or tomorrow, and then we'll get it cleared. I'm doing the visor first because I think it's going to be a challenge. I do, and if I end up needing to print the visor, I still have time. Use it as a template and get it in, but I'm thinking about using 2K on this, and I like having the visors in when I use 2K because it gives it a uniform look all over. You don't have to. I'll see how stressful this visor ends up being, and then we'll go from there. But that's the plan as of now. Okay, gold turned out real nice, I think. I just got all the detail line masking off, and it always makes me wonder, why do I bother? You should just do pinstripe. Some people think the paint is better, and I'm sure the actual helmets probably are. There are some stage ones in the Toei Museum that have pinstripe tape on. I'm just saying. We've got a lot of cleanup to do. There's just some spots that, that's my bad. It had a little bit of the tape do a little bit weird to the paint, but I think we'll do a light wet sand on that, and then the clear coat should fix that. It shouldn't be a problem. Some turned out really nice. Up here kind of got a little messy. Like, we just had ones that didn't quite fill in. We'll go in and touch that up here. As you can see, the gold didn't cover. We'll paint that in. Not a big deal. It's an acrylic marker, and I have the same shade of gold. The same shade of gold. The same shade of gold. Sorry. And brush on, and you can't even tell after you get it on. But before we do that, I think we're going to try tackle this visor. This is probably going to be the hardest part. It's large. It's got a big curve. But it might be one of those like deceptive curves where, yeah, it's big, but you can do it by hand. Not sure. She looks a little tight. But we've got a lot of wiggle room. I'm going to try not to worry about cutting individual like lines up here. I'm going to see if we can get, just a line across maybe. But if we have to start cutting out these, we certainly will. But I want to try the visor, get that in, and see what we actually have to fix up first. And then we will move on to clear coating. But I'm just going to make it, the usual, put some masking paper behind this, trace it, make it a little bigger every time, and see if we can get it. Might have to use, I have a roll of PETG just because I need it longer for my SPD blue, which I still haven't finished yet. It's literally been sitting over there for like 6 months. Just needs the visor. It's even clear coated, so I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just unhappy with it, so I don't know. Maybe that'll be a Wednesday video. That's not important now, but that's why I have that. So we'll see what we can do with a single sheet and then go from there. So let's get at it. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's not like super duper like flush, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it any better. There's some spot putty dripper there we need to trim up. It's pushing this out on that side, but I think she's going to be okay. I think it's going to look fine. It's not like the best profile, but say without forming this, I don't know if you could get better. And I can't form this. It's way too big. Way too big. So I think we're going to roll with that, honestly. Oh, I had this backwards, maybe. You always want to put your untinted side out, because then you don't have any of the texture or anything. It's just nice and clear. Yeah, I think we're going to glue this in. Maybe we can adjust a little bit as we're gluing. It's probably the best I'm going to get, so we're going to roll with. Hopefully they like it. I know I'm going to like it, so I might make a copy of this pattern, though, real quick, just in case they ever want another one, because that was a good bit. That was a good bit. There was a lot of cutting and everything, and a whole piece of plastic, but no big deal. We'll get this glued in. Then we'll start doing the touch-ups, clear coat. I think we're gonna 2K this. I should have like 3 or 4 helmets ready for next weekend to 2K. All customer helmets, none for me. That's kind of a shame. It's kind of a bummer. I don't even know if I have any helmets for myself, like, done. All right, I'm a liar. There's like 3, 4, 5. There's like, okay, never mind. Whatever. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Uh, so let's do that, and we'll see how it looks before we clear coat it. We got this all ready to clear, I think. Best we're gonna get. We're gonna use some 2K clear on it because like a little bit left over from some other helmets. So we'll get that going here.
Well, there it is. That is the Red Ranger from Power Rangers Ancient Age. What an awesome design. I think this turned out just gnarly, is the way I'd put it. Wish we could do the visor a little bit tighter to it. And there's some of these spikes, wish we could have sanded just a little bit more, but they're very brittle. I didn't want to push it. I think it looks great though. The only downside is it's a little blurry right in the middle. I don't know if we've got like a little too much tint here or something. I'm not totally sure. Or if maybe the clear played some weird trick on it. It happens sometimes, but the sides are good. You can see out of it. It's a little disorienting. Um, Not sure. I'll think about if we could fix it or not. I don't think so, but it is what it is. But this is such a cool design. I believe that's supposed to be the sun that represents Ra on the top here. This Ranger gets a bunch of power up modes and everything, which I've seen the art for, and they look really cool. So I'm hoping we can maybe do some videos on the other Rangers. They got the whole team. Green looks insane. White looks crazy. They look like to be fun to do. So hopefully he enjoys this, and we get to continue the project of bringing these awesome designs he has to life, and hopefully showcase more of what this series is about and the designs to get people interested. And you can go check it out. Like I said, we'll have the YouTube and his Instagram down in the description, and the trailer will play right after I'm done wrapping up here. So make sure you stick around and check that out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. We got a couple fan projects coming up. There's a bunch. I don't want to give them all away, um, but I like trying to help some of the community projects get more viewers and showcase their work because these people do phenomenal art and everything. And I just like helping give back a little bit since I get to look at it, give them something back in return. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Um, You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all down in the description with daily build pictures. You can check out, leave comments, ask questions, anything you want, any platform. I will certainly help you out. If there's a helmet you want to see, let me know, and we'll try to make it happen. I think we got the list whittled down a good bit. And if you hear me say that and you still haven't seen your helmet you requested, it's coming. And there's only one that I haven't been able to quite figure out yet, and that's Time Force Silver. I think I have a file, but I can't find it, and I don't know where I got it from. So that's the problem with that one. But there's a lot more coming, a lot more older teams. I commissioned 3 command centers so far to make all the pre-zoo teams. We only had like a few sparse helmets, so everything's coming. We're gonna have hopefully, hopefully everything. Hopefully everything. I'll probably be beating a dead horse, but you know what? I enjoy it, and hopefully you do. We got merch. you want to check it out, it helps me out, makes you look cool, I guess. As cool as you can be with my logo on you. And they're much cooler ones than this one now. I'm working with them for my to get more art and stuff going. So look forward to that, and hopefully we can find something you're interested in. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day. And stick around for Power Rangers Ancient Age trailer.
Millennia ago, Egypt rose as the pinnacle of civilization. The land was prosperous and war was at the end until Ranahira, Lord of the Upper Kingdom, waged a terrible war of conquest. Thousands were at his mercy, and it seemed as if all hope was lost. The tranquility of Egypt was upturned. To put an end to the rising conflict, the gods of Egypt descended and challenged the villainous Ranahira. Their might proved fearful enough to vanquish the evil once and for all. Cursed to never walk in the sun again, the rebellious pharaoh vowed revenge and was to put to rest permanently. Or so they hoped.
Destroy Ra! Insignia! Destroy Sorbet! Insignia! Destroy Basset! Insignia! Destroy Circuit! Insignia! Destroy Capri! Insignia! Destroy Thoth! Insignia!
Risen from the dead, Ranahira seeks to complete the work he began thousands of years ago. Without the might of the gods, the world does not stand a chance of survival. Like their ancestors before, 6 champions were gathered to be the hosts of the gods and save humanity from the wrath of Ranahira.
Ready! Super stage! The Ancient Age!
The return of the gods brought new life into an old conflict. If this new team is to be successful, they will need the guidance of legends to show them the way.
Time is precious. We hold it with fire alone.
This journey will not prove to be easy. Danger awaits at every turn. New alliances will need to be formed amongst both gods and men.
Your tyrannical reign ends today, Uncle.
Destroy Anubis Insignia!
And even more dangerous enemies await.
You gaze and wonder what a life could be. But if you set your mind right, it will. Set